In this video, we're going to go through page 149. It's sheet 1, so it's the start of our intersection of solids. So as I will have explained in the live class, this chapter is all about solids that intersect and finding the actual intersection between these solids. So it does get quite hard, especially the higher level part. So it's a quite challenging chapter. So let's get started. I'm going to start off by just drawing my end view. So we have two solids. We have this square base prism, which is intersecting this square base prism here. I am going to just go and find the true shape of this prism here, and I will see that in my end view by looking in here. So what you can start off by doing is just project these lines over. Then project these to the edge and up at 45 degrees. So now we have our points. So that, looking down on plan, will be my top, which will be here. So follow it over, up, that will be there. We'll have a point there, follow it over, there, and there. So I can heavy that in. And now I'm going to find my other shape. Project it over. We have that point. Project this over. Up at 45 degrees. Bring your height across. Then we can heavy in what we're going to keep. So looking in here, we'll see all three edges, but we won't see the edge going through the middle there. So we'll have hidden detail. So that's how our end view looks. So now what we have to find is we have to find our intersection points. So in your DCG solutions, you will see a better animation, and that will help you kind of clearly identify it. But I'm going to try to explain it here. So everywhere, so it will have a point here that intersects a solid, there, there on the other side, but also we'll also have a point where this line comes down. If I was just draw how that would look, something like that. We'd also have a point somewhere here as well. So I'm going to go label the points, my intersection points. So it's basically anywhere that this square crosses a line, or at the corner, the vertex, will be a point. So I'm going to just go and label these. So I'm going to clearly call that A, B, C. Now this will be D here. I have a point here. I'll also have one there. Now I can't stress how important it is to label these correctly, because as we get to the higher level it gets very complex and you need to know what joins to what. So if you label these in sequence, so that would be A, B, C, D, E, and F. Alright, so they are our intersection points on this shape here. So what we're going to do now is we're going to identify these intersection points down in our plan. So we have the lines drawn already. So that's there, bring it down. That point there is A and C. Come across to there. That would be D and F. That would be E. And that would be B. And we have all our points. So now, this is the limits method. So we're using the outer limits of the shape and the intersection points to find our cut surface. We're going to find this cut shape, how it appears. So we must do one point at a time, but it's literally just join the dots now. So I'm going to bring up, I'll do my AC point first. I'm going to bring up AC. I'm going to bring across AC, which we've done already. I'm going to label these as I go. So that's point A, that's point C. We have D and F, so bring across D and F. So that's point F, that's point D. And we're going to do E and B next. So we'll bring up E, bring up B. So B is followed across, E is there, E is there. So now we have to work out what will be hidden detail and what will be solid. Okay, the best way to do that is you to visualize. So you imagine if we look in our elevation, we're looking in from this side here. So we're looking at our end view and we're looking in to get our elevation. So what will we see as solid? So A to B will be solid, B to C will definitely be solid. So I'm going to heavy that in for a moment. I'm going to heavy A to B. I'm going to heavy B to C. Alright, now because we're looking at this side, everything behind that will be hidden detail because these two lines will be blocking it. So the rest is hidden detail, and it's really important to try to understand that. And then A joins to B to C to D, and you kind of just follow it around in the process. E joins to F. And then F joins back to A. And now we can heavy it in. So we can finish it off. That will join out here. B will go heavy in as far as here. Heavy in as far as A. Now we're going to heavy in the other object. So we'll have heavy lines here. We'll have a hidden detail line. Okay, so now I'm going to add a little bit of colour just to help you understand the different objects. So this is a hidden detail line coming down there. Anything outside, so we look in this way, A, B, C is heavy, anything at the back of that will be hidden detail. So if I just shade this in, and it's a good idea to add colour, so I want you to add colour to your drawings as well. It will really help you understand what you're actually drawing. Alright, so that's our drawing complete. So that is our red, and that would be our blue there. So you just to help you visualize, because it does get quite hard to visualize as the drawings continue. Looking in our elevation, we'll be looking somewhere like that, straight in here. That'll be our elevation, and we can see our cut, our edges here. Now, if I was to look in my end view, I'd see that square. That's my end view. Look down on top. That's my plan. Alright, so that's the first question complete.